I am ready and live streaming. Ready, Freddy, go steady wins the race. Arr.
So is there a reason why you wanted me to record, by the way?
Oh yeah, so you can test out your test out Mabavi
Oh, right.
to see if you like it or not. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. How do we get the what was it again? Career mode, right? We go career mode, and then I join a co-op game, and then cross-platform play, and then let me know the code. Lil.
It is 144
Oh shoot, 44
799
799
6.
6.
That's the last one.
That's what I hate about TKLs. 10 keyless.
It's because you don't have a number pad on the right. It's
That's
just the one
correct.
on the top. Yeah, that's what I got. I have like the smaller keyboard, so I don't have a number pad.
Oh, you don't. Oh. Is that what you have right now?
Yeah, I have like a I don't have a number pad because I have the smaller one. I think I have a TKL like you said.
Okay, yes, that's correct. But you have the arrow keys, right?
Yes, I have the arrow key.
Excellent. If you had the number pad, would it make a difference?
I honestly, now that I actually have a large desk, that I no longer have a space problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could get a much larger keyboard and a bigger mouse pad and like a wrist support thing.
Oh, that's good.
I can totally do that without causing any space problems.
Oh,
I can use as much space as I want now.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But
there you go.
but I just don't I just don't have I don't think I have a larger keyboard laying around. I think I have like a much smaller one actually that doesn't glow.
Okay, so relatively a full-size keyboard with additional keys on it.
Yeah, that would be actually kind of nice.
Yeah, with the G keys.
With the G key.
Yeah, well, like the side the what do you call it? Bleh. Yeah, macro keys. That's what they're called. Macro keys.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I have like basically just enough on here where like I essentially I think it's like they basically have access to all the same keys, but like they're like shift. They're like their own. You have to basically press shift to like basically use both things, right? And a fully full size keyboard, I believe, like you basically have like the number pad, orders of like operations signs, stuff like that. Like that, but like instead on this keyboard, they're all compact under a series on like they're all sort of share space with other keys. You have to use shift to access basically.
Yeah. So that's pretty
doing
cool.
numbers is so much more annoying than a pad.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Oh, come on. Ooh, what's... Oh, this is a straight one. Ah. And then... Oh, come on. Oh. This one wobbles. Haha. It's so satisfying to wash a building.
The worst building.
How often do people do that?
Excuse me while I wash this building. Did you watch Blazing Saddles with us when we tried to play that when we watched that movie?
Which one?
Did you watch Blazing Saddles with us when we streamed it together and watched it?
Blades of...
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, Blazing? I don't think so.
It was like a comedy western movie.
I don't remember.
think you would have remembered it. It was one where like it was really weird and farcical and like had a lot of racial slurs in it. I think you would have remembered it.
Hmm.
I know Jocelyn and Carl watched it with me, and it was on the N7 server, and I was the one hosting it. I think. I don't remember if you were on, unfortunately. But then I just remembered like some lines from that movie.
Is it
which
when?
is
Is it when you were like hanging out?
oh no, this was. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
What was that like a night when you did your movie night stream?
Yeah, that was a night. That was a night we did a movie night, but that was still a while ago. Like Brian and BT and I were still like hanging out basically every day.
Oh.
Like not. Well, actually, maybe that was the case. Not quite. Yeah, that was the case. Yeah, it was during that year.
So that was like maybe last year?
But yes, it was like last year.
Was it before you came over to visit?
Yes, it most certainly was. It was before I came over last time. Because I don't think I got us together like that again. Well,
damn, it's been a year.
No, yeah, it was a time when I could expect to get everyone together. Yeah, but like I haven't been able to do that since before I came to visit. So yeah.
Well, at least next year I could get vacation leave if you decide to.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
So we can just hang out every day, you know?
That would be pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think when Jade's birthday is going to be. Because when she turns 5, or when she turns 5 years old, it's 5 or 6 actually.
She'll go into kindergarten?
No, 5. She'll be. When she's like 5 and like the next year comes around, she should be able to go to kindergarten. So we'll have like a full every day of a weekday. Basically, there will be no kids in the house for about 8 hours.
That's great.
I know.
And then we can like stream.
And then I'm sort of like, oh, then it's gonna be the one. It's like, yes, finally, I could just be quiet, sort of serenity, just you know.
Yeah.
But then I realized, well, if the kids aren't in the house, I actually have no excuse. I need to like find something. I probably need to find something to do during the day, which is like get a day job. Which is like is kind of like, oh wait, like now there's like literally the conventional work hours of my day are totally free and don't require me to be at home anymore.
Yeah.
So that means that like I actually should probably be working.
It's a good start.
Yeah, it's a better situation than most, to be honest. But you know,
and then
the only thing bad is we only have one car now.
Ew, one car.
Yeah, remember that Ford?
The minivan.
Yeah, the van. Well, I guess it's the minivan.
Yeah.
Well, we only paid like a couple $100 for it because it was used by another veteran, and it lasted and worked really good for the family for a while. But in the years, it finally broke down. And it's not worth fixing because we paid so little for it. It's such an old car. We're basically we haven't junked it or sold it or scrapped it or anything, but it's basically done. So we just have the Fiat now, which is sort of like which is sort of like a minivan. But
I think you did the right thing because that minivan is no longer in stock. Like, Ford got rid of the Windstars completely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ford has no more minivans.
Interesting.
Yeah, they got rid of that because it was having issues. and the competition in the market was too high, so they couldn't compete. So they finally got rid of their minivan line.
Wow, they just stopped producing minivans
Yes.
altogether. That's
Yep.
interesting.
I learned that like a couple of years ago now.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're not replacing it with a Ford then. But
Yeah. Do not ever get a Ford.
I mean, there is actually something my dad was looking at that is actually a Ford, and it's specifically I think it's a Ford Thunderbolt, and it is essentially an electric vehicle pickup truck. Which I know. But it's got it's basically like one of those things that's like is like much more reliable and well built than any kind of Tesla. It has like better battery life. It has like more range. It's more practical. It has like a feature where you can put the car in neutral, and the spinning of the wheels and momentum of the vehicle actually spins a turbine that recharges the battery. So you can basically conserve. So you have a large battery that's on the bottom of the truck, basically. So you have good range, but also you have the ability to go to neutral to stop consuming battery and recharge it, basically.
Huh.
For you know what I mean? So like when you go on like long drives, you're sort of at like you're kind of going downhill in a long straightaway. You can just kind of go into neutral and sort of kind of coast and just like stop a drain battery and recharge a little bit. You know what I mean? Also, the government is like giving out like really intense subsidies to anyone who buys it. Like you basically can buy one of those things, and the government will just literally pay 10 grand of the cost of the vehicle for you, and you get like two free years of charging at any charging station with it. And it's not like Tesla, where like Tesla is paying to like charge your vehicle for you, but you need a proprietary plug and adapter, and like no one uses, so it's not useful. But like any charging station, the government is going to foot the bill basically for 2 years. You just don't pay for fuel for transit. But I think it even pays for like I think they subsidize your like power bill or something like that if you're charging your vehicle with it. I'm trying to remember, but like there's a bunch of stuff with the government like trying to pay for as much of it for you for a period of time just to get more people to buy electric vehicles. And they show off the car and it looks pretty cool. And I guess there's like they've been out for a while or on sale for a while, and their record is pretty good so far. But there's like a bunch of options that we're looking at. There's like other vehicles that are like in the long term of getting something new, but are there. But yeah, for now we just have sort of the Fiat, which can fit like the 2 car seats in the back and have like 2 in the front, so like a half back or whatever. But it's that. But my dad has to go to work, and then the girls need to go to school and be brought back from school. So that means that Sarah is the one who is picking up the kids. Is driving my dad to work like early in the morning, and then she has to come back and bring the girls to school, Serenity to school, and then she comes back, and then she has to pick up Serenity back up from school, and then possibly pick up my dad separately at the same time if they're lucky. But it's a lot of driving, and she's generally the one who's doing the driving because since Jade isn't going to school, or if like Serenity gets off of school before Dad gets off of work, that means that someone has to be at home to be watching them, or else you have to cart them around literally everywhere. So like it's still a situation where having one car is really complicated, and that she just has to be like driving for everybody all the time, basically. Which,
yeah. So You'd have your license, right?
No, I don't have it yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
I just
So
haven't. I just haven't been driving, and I haven't been practicing. And there's just never been a point where I like made a point to like practice enough to take the test. I just haven't done it because, well, I don't know. I just haven't made the time yet. Maybe with the girls, when once both girls start going to school, there's just gonna be an 8 hour like business, like 8 hours for business hours, where I can just like go to the, I can, like Sarah can drive me to the DMV and we can do the test for like a practice
yes.
or just time out of the day to go take the driving test to get my license.
Yeah.
But you know,
Because,
everything we do has to factor in that we have a kid with us, and we need to be ready to go pick Randy from school, or and get Dad back from work. And the fucked up thing about it is that Dad like goes to work between like midnight to like 5 in the morning. So that's like anywhere from like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and Sarah has to get up and drive him where he needs to go and come back, and then she needs to get up on that wake back up that same morning to take Serenity to school. So she's kind of got a thing where like and then of course she has to do all the school stuff. But then Dad might get back from work like around 5 or like a little bit after 3 o'clock maybe. So it's close enough in the afternoon that it's sort of in line with when Randy gets off from school. Sometimes he just gets back from work at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So there's just this incredibly like just broad amount of time, window of time where Sarah needs to be awake on her game and ready to drive.
you know what?
And of course, she has to like recuperate from like being late or being up late like that. You know what I mean? It's been kind of hard. It's been kind of hard on her.
Right.
But, you know, she's been doing it in any case. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's not super hard as I'm making it out to be. I don't know, but but she is doing it.
Because you know, ketamine addict, right? Jezediah.
Yeah.
He finally got his license recently, like a couple days ago now.
Really? How old is Jezediah again?
Like 19.
Really? Jezediah is only 19?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't feel good.
He's pretty good though.
Jezediah was with us when we went to PAX, right? Or is that someone completely different?
No, that was different. It was a gaming friend.
Oh, someone else. Okay.
Yeah, he was a gaming friend I met on Call of Duty.
Oh. But he's not on any of our servers or anything, right?
Oh, what was that?
He's not on any of our servers, right?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, it was like...
Did you go with Jezediah, like, to the mall at one point with, like, you, your sister, and Carl?
Yes.
Okay. But that was
I think you, yeah, you weren't here.
Yeah, I wasn't here. You did, like, send a photo of like, the four of you going to the mall?
Yeah.
I remember your sister just went like, yeah, he went with us. I'm not really quite used to him yet, is what she said.
Well, yeah, Jay is, we call him Jay.
Okay.
He may be shy, right?
Right.
He's not that talkative, but he talks. So he's not emo, not like Carl.
I don't think you know what emo means, like, at all. Like, that's just not what the emo is not what you think it means.
But don't you think Carl is emo?
No, I don't.
No, I do.
Again, like, it's not what that thing you think it means is not what it means.
I mean, yeah, Carl talks and all, but he's like, I guess you could say introvert then.
something like I have said like in order to be emo, you have to be emotional. That's what emo means. It's emotional, and that's one thing I don't think about Carl. When I think about it, Carl, is that I don't think emotional. It's like the opposite. He's like
Okay, so he's introverted.
He's not emotional and not very sentimental.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't think emo short emotional is a way to describe him at all.
Okay, so introverted.
Introvert, yeah.
But there's a weird way of describing him too.
Yeah,
like
not
aside
he's
from
not a he's quiet, inexpressive,
yes,
and is very selective in the way he engages.
Yes. Like
So he chooses not to engage in many cases. Only sometimes.
My way of thinking does not usually comply to his way of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like online stuff, right? Because he goes and learns from Reddit. Okay, great.
Yeah.
But if it's like real life situations, he would always I would always stick out the most.
Yeah.
Because he would always ask questions. Hey, how do I go along with it? Yeah, Carl, there's your weakness. But at least he learns fast, so that's great.
Yeah.
But
that dude is really smart. He really is.
Yeah.
That's why he just doesn't suffer bullshit very well.
That's why I call him an elitist.
Yeah.
I was like,
Carl is very smart. It's just that he doesn't suffer bullshit very well.
Yes.
And it's hard for him to communicate with people that really like But and that just kind of like makes it difficult for him to actually.
And that's why like
learn the most he can, or to embody the most of his potential.
And that's why when I first introduced you to him,
he's incredibly smart and does learn really fast.
And that's why when I first introduced you to him, you were like, yeah, that, what do you call it? It was kind of awkward, right?
Yeah.
But how do I say? When you meet him, just be aware he's not the expressive one, right?
I think I remember.
And then I know you were feeling like, oh, hey, can you like apologize to? Yeah, Hunter, I don't think he has that type of. He has that I don't care attitude, you know.
That's right. I forgot. I think I told you to apologize. Was it? Did I think I made him upset and I asked you to apologize for me, or
yes,
did something you did and I?
No, you.
Okay.
At one point, yes, I remembered, and then I was like, Hunter, he has no emotion. I mean,
and I remember saying that like, what the fuck ever, I don't buy that. You need to say sorry to him.
I was like, I don't care.
I was very
exactly.
So I don't care. You just tell him I said sorry. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I was like,
I think I got frustrated with you. Like, I don't give a shit. It's like
and then you didn't believe me, but you started to see what was happening. That was funny.
Yeah, I remember that though. It's just like, it's like I don't care if I don't care if he doesn't like. I don't care if he doesn't care. It's important that I say sorry or something, or that he knows that I've said sorry. It doesn't like it doesn't matter to me if he doesn't really give a shit.
Exactly, he doesn't give a shit. Like, okay, you
made
a mistake. Who cares?
I'm trying to think what was the point that we actually. I'm trying to remember. I'm actually struggling trying to remember what was the point. When was the point that we actually became friends?
Right.
That's the part where that happened so slowly. I can't I can't even think back to when it happens.
It was with you and him becoming friends because ever since 2006 when I first picked him up along with his sister at the airport at SeaTac because they finally moved into our state.
Yeah.
he was shy.
Right.
And he always looked to me like his
Yeah, you're calling it.
like his a dad that he kind of miss out on, you know, because his dad passed away in 2005. So ever since then, yeah, he would always follow me wherever. Like, hey, Brian, wanna come over? Okay, sure. Yeah. So he was more like expressive in a way. Like, sure, I'm kind of bored. Yeah, I'll come over. But now he doesn't. Seldomly does that now. I don't know why. I guess he's growing up to be like that. I don't know. I have no idea.
See, but yeah, I just the thing the earliest thing I remember like most vividly was when we christened him Carl.
Yeah, and then he started favoring you more because of your shared intellectualities. Intellects. Whereas I have.
It's very flattering, but anyway.
Where I have. I'm like that odd one out.
God, man, but anyway. Yeah, but I just remember that. I just remember, like, being able to, like, get him to laugh was, like, really the turning point. Of just
yes,
like
the piano, right? The funny.
Hearing him start. The only time ever, the one time
where we all laughed together
inside his soul for a second. When he started going hill, like fucking Goofy the dog. that was like I felt like that was sort of like we sort of experienced on accident our own like adult like coming of age ritual that like they still do in Africa, but instead of laughing until we couldn't breathe and were lightheaded at something incredibly stupid.
Yes, the funny piano sounds.
Some clown noise, but I still remember naming him Carl, which is that. Yeah, that's right. Brian. Like yeah, Brian. Like I knew and sort of met him, or I think I knew or met him longer, or first rather.
Carl, right?
Not Carl.
No,
no.
The other one.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah.
I remember we made a joke about like how many Brians do we know? Brian, I still remember the joke I made. It's like, okay, there's 3 Brians. We have to name the differences. There's Brian, the Brian, and the other Brian. And I think that the joke was that we met Carl second, or I met Carl, I became acquainted with Carl. And so the joke was that, okay, well, you don't get to keep your name because I met you second.
Yes, that's right.
and I decided, what's the nickname we call it? And it's like, I don't know. Like, I thought,
oh, because of
his last name. Hey, well, what's your last name?
Carlson.
It's like, that's not a nickname. It's just my last name. And it's like, I want to call you Carl. And then he just went, that's not my name. Like, well, and then he started fucking, like laughing uncontrollably, like, bobbling your head up and down, like, almost like bashing your own head against the steering wheel. You were, like, accidentally hitting the brake pedal over and over again, like, stopping and starting the car, and veering to the side while we're in the parking lot, like, you couldn't contain yourself. Oh my god. Was Joss, you know what, she was in the car, wasn't she?
I think so.
She was, because she was laughing with us. It was all 4 of us in that car, and we named him Carl. And she's like, Carl, and she said, yeah, your name's Carl now. And then he said, that's not my name. And then he kept smiling, like he kept cracking a smile, dude, it's not my name. Over and over again, he couldn't help but laugh. It's funny because he played on me. I don't give a shit what you call me. It doesn't matter to me. Right? He's just like, I don't care what you call me. But the more we kept insisting that we were going to call him Carl now and never anything else, he started like kind of cracking up and grinning. He's like, that's not my name. He couldn't help but laugh. It's so funny because you couldn't stop laughing about his name being Carl for like, I want to say like a year. You laughed, like you chuckled at his nickname for like an entire year until you kind of stopped.
And then the clown sounds just kept popping in my head. I can't. Was this around the time when we hung out one night because they had a gathering?
I'm trying to remember. I think I was still visiting your house like once or twice on the weekend, I think, and like every once in a while on the weekday, I think. Was sort of like.
Remember?
Like I was still.
Yeah, remember my ex-girlfriend's house? You and Sarah and your dad came over to eat dinner.
You know what? Yeah. I think, yeah, I do remember that. I do. It was pretty good food. I remember I didn't really talk to a whole lot of people while I was there, though.
Yeah. I just asked for permission, and then they were like, sure. Okay. Can I invite my coworker over? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
That was like back in 2017.
Oh my god, that was fun. And that was back in 2017. That was like, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was like around the time that we actually first started hanging out. So yeah, that was 5 years ago. Just about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking time sucks, dude.
Right.
Fucking shit, man. So are you like 30 now?
31.
Or you're 31 now?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because my birthday just passed.
You were 30 last year, weren't you?
Yes. And I still feel like a teenager.
I mean, I can believe that.
Yes, it will never go away. The fact that I'm eating healthy all the time.
That's just who you are.
I just
it's
can't.
like it's like that Goldfinger song, which is like it's called Superman.
Finger. Oh wait, no.
I'm getting older all the time, getting older all the time, but saying you're good in my mind. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am. Pretending I'm a Superman. Like that's the song I'm thinking now.
I don't feel it. I really don't.
Oh, man.
I don't feel old.
I would kind of say I would say that like I don't feel like a teenager anymore, but like actually I still do. And I was really shitty, angry, and like didn't feel bad. I felt bad all the time. That's what being a teenager for me was.
And
I didn't have like the energy or vive of like that youth is supposed to give you. I was just like really depressed and like in very poor health.
And you're what, 24, right?
I'm still 23. I'm going to turn 24 this month.
Oh.
So next year I'll be 25. So like the next September I'll be 25.
Nice. So we're pretty much like 5 years apart.
Yeah, we're around 6. I guess it's 6 actually.
6, but because well, Huh. Like in between.
Sort of. Well, I mean, your birthday was like actually not that was like a few weeks ago, right?
Oh no, it was just like last week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, your birthday was like last week. I'm gonna be like, so you turned 31 like last week. I'm gonna be like turning 20, like 23, 24.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
okay, yeah. So
Turning
like
24 in like a couple weeks. So like,
yeah,
if I was 24, well, like, if I recently turned 24, and you'll like recently be 31. That's like.
6 years.
And it's like, yeah, that is 6 years. Actually, you know what? No. If you were 30, then it would be 6. We're more like 7 years removed. It's like 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 is 6. And 31 is 7. So we're 7. Actually, our age gap is like 7 years, I think. Which you know what? I actually don't think means anything because I remember I told you about my cousins. They're like 12 or 12, like they're like 13 and 14 respectively. I think. They're like they're not different culturally for me or you or Jocelyn at all. We consume the exact same media or have the same media interests. Like I know that my like 13-year-old cousin. She like loves K-pop and she watches anime.
Just like Joe.
That is just your sister's hobbies.
Exactly.
But like also, but like again, but yeah, it's just like I don't, and so once again, I don't think actually, and you know what, and my 14-year-old little cousin, he's really into like basically Pokemon and like Digimon or like Yu-Gi-Oh and like just the basically the childhood sort of media stuff from when he was a kid, but is also interest shared by his own dad. So like from between him, his dad, and you basically have the same trajectory. Even though you're thinking about Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon or whatever, that's not your thing. But what is interesting is that you're still really into your childhood games and media.
Right.
And that's exactly the same with my cousin. And they're not really that far removed from each other. Just different interests from like the same, but from the same time period across different franchises. You know?
Speaking of
which,
which,
does this make sense? Am I making sense at all?
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of which,
so like, we're all kind of frozen culturally, where we don't like there's like nothing new, and when there is something new, everyone adopts it at the same time. So basically, because K-pop is popular, anyone who would like K-pop is listening to it, right? Like my grandma, she's like in her like late 60s, I think now. She isn't quite 70. She's getting there. She went with my cousin, the one who likes K-pop, and they saw BTS on their last tour before they had to go and join the army. And it's really funny because and so, my cousin's just like, I really liked it. It was really good. And I asked my grandma, so how was it? And and my grandma just went, they were good. They were good.
Hunter. Someone said in the shut up, I like Korean girl.
What?
K-pop suck, but K-girl are smoke hot.
Okay. I mean, I didn't say that I liked K-pop when I wasn't bashing Korean girls. I was just talking about interests that other people have. You know, you can chill out, random person in the comments.
Exactly.
You're too horned. You are too horned right now. Is it someone we know, or is it a total stranger?
No, it's someone I know.
Oh, okay. I'm not in danger of scaring them off. Okay, good. Or maybe I will.
He's a coworker.
Okay, that's right. He has to be your friend.
Oh yeah.
He cannot be your friend anymore. You're stuck. You're trapped in there with you.
I am trapped in a Lamborghini. Hell yeah.
I'm trapped in one. If I can tell you about there's like apparently like a hunger strike going on in Norway because an association of Norwegian Tesla owners are pissed that their cars don't work, and they're going at hunger strike to get Tesla and Elon Musk to fix their cars, basically. Do you want to know what they are?
Sure.
Okay. Complaint number one. The car doors won't open when it's cold. Okay, complaint number two. Okay. The car doors won't open if it's too warm.
Why?
Because the sensor doesn't function properly. Because the doors don't open mechanically; they open digitally. So you basically put your hand into like this protected like well, where like the handle should be, and you basically use your hand to like trigger a sensor, and then the doors electronically open. So they don't actually mechanically unlock when you pull when you pull a handle. So if it's too cold and the protected little covering doesn't want to open for you, then you can't open the car door. And the videos of the guys having to like pour hot water onto the door, the like sort of door cover, the door handle slot of their Tesla to get it to activate and open.
Okay, so what does that mean with people who live in the desert? Does it apply the same way? Are people in the desert areas like Las Vegas, Arizona complain about Tesla as well, where it's too hot?
I think there are certain problems associated with it's too hot. I think that is actually a problem. Okay, here's the other one. Sometimes the car doors open by themselves randomly.
Okay, they don't buy Tesla in Dubai. They buy Lambor.
Okay.
Only if you're rich.
Sometimes, so far in Norway, right? So far, the doors won't open if it's too cold. It won't open if it's too warm. But sometimes they just open on their own randomly after you lock them.
Oh my god!
Or when you don't need to open them, they just will open on their own.
Is this Three Little Bear shit?
Oh, here's another one.
Some people like it hot, some people like it cold, but I like it just right.
Goldilocks.
Yes. Oh fuck.
The Goldilocks car.
The Goldilocks car.
Yeah.
Is that what Norway thinks?
Another one. Here's another one. When it rains, the trunk fills up with water. While it's closed.
The trucks?
The trunk. You know the trunk of your car.
Oh, trunk. Okay. Of the
Tesla. It's closed, right? It's the trunk of your car is closed and it's parked outside. When it rains, the trunks of the Tesla fill up with water.
Is that
because so many of those cars aren't sealed properly and they're not watertight? Water gets into the inside of the car when it rains, and all the doors close.
Is that true?
Apparently it is. There's a crazier story, like people actually pulling the doors of their cars or the steering column coming off while they're driving because they're so put together. The seal's not doing very well. What else? There's another one. Oh yeah, when the car goes over speed bumps, these Norwegian planes, their Teslas make these creaking, grunting, and moaning sounds.
Like what?
Yeah. It's like you can hear the body of the car going. Whoa! Just hearing a bunch of the sounds of metal being stressed in a way that's really not supposed to.
Are they Teslas that are manufactured in Norway?
No, Tesla basically. So there's Tesla plants in Texas. There's a Tesla plant in Texas, but like a lot of them are like not made in the United States, even though it's a U.S. company.
Uh-huh.
There's a history of like workers in these Tesla plants are try to unionize, but they're brutally cracked down on by the Tesla Corporation and the Tesla company rather, and that basically they just forced them to work like really long hours, bad conditions, and no money, and they kind of cheap out on personnel. So quality control is really bad. They have like a really unmotivated worker don't who just aren't paying attention and don't try because they're just shitty. They just don't want to try. And so for that reason, their quality control is such that the cars are built like shit. The problems are like the car doors and trunks just aren't sealed against the elements like your normal car would. And like, Teslas don't have neutral. You can't put a Tesla car into neutral.
Bro, the battery is made in African slave. What?
Yes, it is. Also, the batteries, they're an old technology that's like are not very good or modern anymore. That's right. They also blow up. There's been people who have burned to death inside their Teslas because their battery blows up and catches the car on fire, and then because the entire car is operated by a computer electronically, the car doors are just locked closed because there's no signal from the car's computer and no power to unlock it. It is it's locked shut by default, like with no power.
Oh my
so
god.
You require power to open the car, right?
Yes.
Now, this makes sense, right? Because if you're using electricity to keep the doors locked, then it'll eventually run out of battery, and the doors will just be wide open for anyone to get in or to get into it.
Oh, that
So instead, you have them sort of lock shut by default without when they're unpowered or when they're not being powered, so that you can basically it's locked shut so you can charge it later and have it open once it has enough battery to function again, right? Well, the problem is that like, what if the battery stops working or the computer stops working? Like the car is on fire because the battery blew up. You're locked inside your car, and people have burned to death inside their Teslas because they can't get the fuck out.
Oh my god.
The fucking. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Now, and of course, you can't push your Tesla. If your Tesla breaks or stops working, because there is no neutral gear in the car. It's all automatic and electronic. There's no neutral. So that means you cannot push or roll it when it's off or stops working.
Oh,
So if it breaks down, it's like it's got the parking brake and then the regular brake. It's locked and compressed at all times. You can't roll the damn car like while it's off.
Oh, that sucks.
Also, because the whole thing is battery.
So also goodbye to going into like car washes where they ask you to put your car on neutral.
Yeah, you can't put your car in neutral, so you can't take it to some car washes. Also, if you took it to a car wash, it might actually flood with water with all the doors and windows closed, because it's not sealed properly. So you have to like hand wash your Tesla, because it's not weather sealed against rain.
Oh my god.
So you can't fucking bring it to like you can't bring it to an auto wash. You can't bring it to a car wash. It'll flood with water.
And I bought this car for $100,000 and I get shit.
That is what it is. Those cars are just built like fucking shit. They're just not worth the money. But like it's been duped by a fucking like white Dutch South Afrikaner posting memes from 2007, and they say I'm gonna give like 4 years wages of my that I make in a year 4 years' wages to buy this fucking car that's going to lock me inside and burn me to death.
I'm like, you should just wait for like another 10 years when they finally, get rid of and upgrade, right? Their models.
I wouldn't hold my fucking breath on that.
Like 10 years?
There's there's other vehicles entering the market that are cheaper and more practical, and they have more features in them. So like, remember I said explain that Ford Thunderbolt thing? Maybe let's say it's Ford, so it's not reliable, right? Or it's a poor build quality. You can put that fucking car in neutral. It has a better, more efficient battery. You don't need an adapter or a proprietary charger to charge it. And also, you can unlock the door with a handle that is mechanical.
Why buy EV? It's not emission-free cars. They lied.
Well, the reason why you buy EV is so you're not paying for gas. And also you get major subsidies for buying one. You can have a relatively nice semi-luxury car, but the government pays for some of it, and you're not paying for charging for 2 years.
But after 2 years, you gotta pay.
So basically, the energy market is broader and more flexible than simply the petroleum market. Because we know what happens with gas, right? Whenever there's a global shock, oil producers and those who sort of traffic in petroleum products will just raise the prices and use inflation or shortages as a thing for their price hikes. They're just raising prices, and then suddenly just buying gas is super expensive, and there's no way around it. You gotta buy gas. But the thing is that electricity is a lot more flexible because you could be burning cheap natural gas for the energy grid, or you could have coal or solar power plant, solar panels, or a nuclear plant, whatever. You can use anything that produces electricity that's hooked up to your grid can power your car now. And because the state, private actors, and the federal government have more options for solving fuel crises, if it's just an energy problem, as in just electricity generation. So now, now the government and private actors have more options of solving those problems or filling the market, and you have more options of charging your car. So you could take it to a charging station, right? You can charge, but if that's not viable, you can charge it at your own house. If you have if you have a fucking gas generator, you can fucking burn that and charge it into your car or something. Or if you have solar panels on your house, on your roof, then you can basically use the power you generate for your house already and put some of that surplus energy into your car, so you're not paying for it. Because when you have solar panels and you're smart with your energy usage, you actually sell energy to the rest of the grid, right? Well, if energy is suddenly really expensive, then if you have solar panels on your home, then you, instead of selling some electricity to the municipal power grid, you can just put that extra energy into your car and not have to pay for a charging station. Or so there is just more options for just electricity than simply petroleum products.
Remember, right? If your EV car is out of battery in the middle of the road, you need gas to power it back.
Yeah, you can do that, but then again, that's an extra option, right? You can carry a jerry can of gasoline on your car and not have to burn it, unless it's for emergency, right? So even if that's the case, that is you have multiple ways of powering your vehicle. So you don't, instead of buying gas every other day or every week, depending how much you drive, you can just only buy gas every once in a while. Even if it goes up, I don't know, to $10 a gallon. If you're mostly buying your subsidized charging station from your house, but you like run, like you need to buy gas as an emergency. Oh shit! I've been running my car too long and I ran out of battery. You can like walk over to a gas station and like I don't know, pay $10 for a really expensive gallon of gas, but it's just but you're just paying $10 to move your car, right? You're not paying $10. You're not paying like $50 for 5 gallons every other work day. You know what I mean? And so gas can become more expensive. You're consuming way less of it. And like again, it's more flexible, and it's easier to stabilize energy prices than it is to stabilize petroleum prices, because petroleum is subject to a massive cartel of corporations that are basically dependent on the high petroleum prices, and they work to make sure it stays expensive or as expensive as can be tolerated. And they also are the ones who opportunistically raise prices when the market seems to offer good excuses to do so, essentially. But that industry can lose a lot of its power, or it forces it to compete. If you have a much broader, if like basically cars can basically are all electric, because there's multiple modes of power generation competing with each other cars. With gas cars, it's gas or nothing. Right? You can't do anything with that. But with electric cars, you suddenly every means of power generation are now mutually competing with each other to generate electricity to power your car. You know, like I said, an electric car might not actually be green, because you can still have coal or natural gas being burned for the power grid, and that's what you're charging your car with. It's not actually clean, but there's a market for solar and wind and I don't know, nuclear. I don't know if we're going to do nuclear in this country, but it's not a non-possibility. They can now power your car. They are competitors to the petroleum market that can also fuel your car at potentially cheaper rate.
Mm-hmm.
And with things like solar, they can cut past the energy grid and put them on your house to buy them. And so, you know what I mean? So like, there's suddenly more industries that now compete to actually generate power, and theoretically, like what it's supposed to do is bring down costs. Now, I don't know, the actual market will do that, because it resists making things cheaper and easier for everyone. But it's more of a possibility than it used to be, and I think it's in the government's best interest that that the oil companies like don't basically just create an angry, restive populace every time gas prices go up. I think the government would rather have an easy out when it comes to a fuel crisis, where they can just put up a bunch of solar panels or burn a bunch of coal or natural gas to bring down the cost of energy. Essentially, I think it's better for them because it makes the actual the energy price for driving your car more stable and more options to deal with it, so people aren't pissed about it and blaming them as politicians. So I think that's why the government is subsidizing electric vehicles, and that's why they want you to drive them. It's because it's just going to give them less of a headache by giving you less of a headache.
He said, I prefer gas, EVs from being good. Clean the damn place, you lazy bastard.
Clean what?
Clean the damn place, you lazy bastard.
I am fucking cleaning. I've been cleaning this entire goddamn time.
Oh my god. You need to clean here too. Oh my god, you missed a spot. Oh my god. I like cleaning the moss and the mold.
Clean the moss and the mold. So it's my mold. Get out of here.
You know what's funny? Do you see your screen? Like, When you sprayed at me, it turned red, like a splash of red. Yeah.
Really?
Do you see a
I
splash
don't
of blue?
I don't quite see it, unfortunately.
I see red.
But yeah, like this gas cars, like
Right?
it's really fucked up. Like it fucks up every place you go to. They're so fucking loud. It's the reason why like our air fucking sucks so bad. Like
Yeah.
people like have like more people have asthma and like now than they used to, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that we push fucking shit in the air, and everyone's lungs are fucked up and more sensitive than they used to be. And it is everything to do with the fact that we're just burning caustic chemicals just putting it in the goddamn air. And it's why like the cities are like really shitty and loud places to live. It's fucking cars. It's the only reason. Aren't loud, cars are. In places where like basic cars aren't allowed to drive, they're really goddamn quiet, having like thousands of people walking around and sharing the same space. Maybe that might be a cultural thing, because I've heard it like just like certain like group Europeans, like people who live in Scandinavia, they're like very quiet, even when they're like talking and congregating in public spaces. So that might be a cultural thing, but come on, man, like fucking, if you ever had to like walk next to cars, you can't tell me that it's tell me that it isn't a fucking dirty and like shittier place to be, just be having those things around everywhere. And it's also a great excuse to build everything so fucking far apart, so you have to spend more money on gas, or you can't fucking walk anywhere. And you
How
have to
far is
pay,
it from you?
pay like millions of dollars for like just small stretches of frequented road. And like that's the other thing. Like fucking like roads are so fucking expensive. Like a fucking railroad it's like way cheaper. It's a concrete slab and some like iron railing. It's way easier to put down and to maintain, and you can move more people and stuff on it. And it might actually be a good reason things in a smaller area, so you can fucking take like a public mode of transit and then walk to the places you need to go. And then you can actually spend less money on maintaining these fucking like roads for that just costs like so much goddamn money that are constantly having to be fixed, and we don't fix them like when they need to be fixed. There's so much shit.
How far is it from your place to your nearest gas station?
I'm trying to think about it.
Is it a little bit far?
We live like in the middle of like a suburb, so like I'm trying to think. I want to say it's like by car. By car, it might be like 5 to 10 minutes maybe. But like, so it's for thankfully it's not super far away. But like
so it's like
but in New Mexico everything is like spread the fuck out. There's like no competition of anything, so you need a car to get around anywhere. And you can bike, but like, but also like getting anywhere, like you can't like really leave the city or go to different parts of the city. There's like basically no protected sort of places to actually bike anywhere. It's a really big pain in the ass. Everything is like one story, and like sort of spread out everywhere. So because there's like a few enough people here, and enough empty land that basically people like just sort of build shit sort of flat, broad, and far away.
all in one minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Any more comments from anyone watching your stream? You tapped out. You tapped out.
Okay, I'm almost back. Okay, I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we see you tomorrow. He's going to bed.
Oh yeah. Were there any new messages from your stream?
Yeah, he was just listening in.
Who?
His name is Wee.
We?
Yeah, Q-U-I.
Oh, we.
Wee.
Oh right, like French.
Yep. Wee. Pronounce
Do you know
as
who
Wee.
they are? Or is that actually a stranger?
Oh, what was that?
Do you know who we is, or is that actually just a stranger?
Oh yeah. He's a janitor.
He's a what?
Janitor.
A janitor? Oh, cool.
Yep. He cleans at work.
I'm gonna jump on my desk.
You're gonna jump on your desk.
My cat kept trying is like
Oh.
keeps jumping on my desk. I have to like sit
I was
her on
like-
my lap.
I was like, Hunter, get down from your desk. Ah!
I can't help it. I keep jumping on my desk.
I didn't know you liked your desk so much.
I'm losing my shit, man. But no, my cat likes to jump on my desk and like, chew on the cables that the charge cables I have like kind of coming out of my PC. But so I had to like pick her up and like she usually settles down. I think she's just trying to act out for attention. So I have to put her on my lap and sort of let her kind of chill. For whatever reason, she likes to kind of to like come into my room and then sit on my lap when I'm playing video games on PC. I'm not really sure why. There's something about like what video games does that just makes animals think that you're chill and they just want to sit around while you're playing. Can't really put my finger on it.
Huh. Yes. Maybe it's relaxing to them.
Yeah, maybe it is just like, okay, you're cool now. You're being chill right now. I'm gonna chill with you.
It's so
that guy who
funny.
called me a lazy bastard still watching the stream.
Yep.
Okay.
But he did it
Fine.
jokingly.
You have a cunt coworker. Can you get in trouble if I call your coworker a cunt?
No.
I'm just trying to imagine what that would look like. How funny! Like you get a call, someone to call an HR, and then they just go, yeah, Gil, guy, one of my coworkers. I was watching Comedian stream, and his friend called me a cunt. You need to fire him. Like, wait, what is this report you've given us? I don't think this violates any of the any policy that we have. Why are you telling us this?
What do you mean live streaming? Ew. Because our manager is so old school. She thinks live streaming means pissing on people.
Oh, he thinks it's boring. You're just camming. I was watching one of our coworkers while they were camming.
Exactly.
They called me a creep, and so you need to fire them.
That's so weird.
Oh my god.
It's like, what are you saying, man?
Anyway, so one of our coworkers put the dragon builder up their ass for a cam show, and I was jerking off, and then they ignored me when I was messaging them. So you need to fire them from this job.
Wait, what?
What? Like,
what are you talking about?
It's like I think I can like give you I think I can like give you a citation for this conversation. I don't think anyone has the capacity to get in trouble in this scenario except you by talking to me about this.
Oh, 1 second, I get some milk.
That would be really funny. Like, Gilbert, can you please come in the office? We need to have a chat with you. So one of our coworkers have informed us that he was watching an online broadcast recently, and I just need to ask you a few questions. Did you shove a dragon dildo purchased from baddragons.com up your ass on camera? It was just like they're kind of looking at you, kind of like so compassionately with their hands folded, sort of like just waiting for you to respond. It was just like, well, we can't really make any progress unless you let us know and tell us which, like what size and what type of dragon dildo from baddragons.com did you shove up your ass. This will go a lot easier if you're honest and tell us everything. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
Normally I'd be listening to a podcast while I'm playing games. Since I'm just not doing that now, this is what I'm doing now. This is what I have resorted to doing to entertain myself, is talking about this weird rancid shit. It's like I would prefer generally I'm like listening to like some like I'm listening to some people talk about like the collapsing British energy market and skyrocketing energy bills, but I'm talking about this instead.
That's good. It's more engaging to talk.
Yeah, this is how it used to be, old school. This is like me when I still like lived in your state, and I would come and hang out. This is exactly the kind of conversation we used to have before I moved away.
It's better to engage. Yes.
So if anyone's watching, this is if you want to know like what Gil does. Well, I shouldn't actually. Does he use your name? Only people who know you are. So I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh, what was that?
I shouldn't actually be using your name, but then again, you know what? You actually put my name in your YouTube videos when you publish them. So whatever. I don't.
You can just say.
I'll just say, yeah, like if anyone is wondering what Gil does in his spare time, what he does when he hangs out with friends, having conversations like this is exactly what he does. This is a Hunty and Gil classic. This is just exactly what our friendship was. Just talking about weird, dumb bullshit like this, and then ranting about the waste, inefficiency, and like what do you call it? Unsustainability of gas-powered vehicles and the ruin that car dependency is bringing upon the world.
And the amount of gas that comes out of the ass.
Yeah, and then we talk about farting, and then Gil, joking about Gil having explained it to HR of what type of bad dragon dildo he's shoving up his ass.
Oh god! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. How dare you, Hunter? How dare
No, yeah, this is literally how like what visiting your house used to be like. Is this?
But it's always great because it's always conversome. None of us gets bored.
Yeah.
Rather than listening. I know you like to listen to your podcast, but to be honest, I almost fell asleep when what was going on.
Oh god, were you okay? So could you actually hear the podcast as I was playing it to myself?
Yes, I would fall asleep.
God,
it's like,
I know. Like it's not for everybody, and it's only like I only find it interesting because I'm invested in it.
And in order for me to get pumped, I need to listen to like music, like solid music.
We talk about dumb bullshit.
Yes, I'm more of that energetic type. So if I listen to like podcasts and so forth, it's like putting me to sleep. It's like staring into the sun, right?
I don't know. Maybe I should like put it on Cum Town or something. Maybe that'll keep you awake.
Did you say Cum Talent?
Yeah, Cum Town, the podcast known as Cum Town.
Oh, what the hell? That's a thing.
I think you would like that one. You would appreciate it a little bit more.
And also be careful, because remember, I don't know if do podcasts get like copyrighted?
You know what? I don't know. I I imagine that some of them might. I think it. I'm not sure. I don't think people's voices are copyrighted. I don't think.
Right, because
And
they're mostly opinionated.
I don't know because like can you copyright someone's voice?
How about the
I know you
words
can copyright someone's likeness, or you can like
How
do
about the
stuff
words
like
they
that.
say?
But like, is their likeness also their voice? Is a question. And I don't. I'm
Right.
not sure.
Because all I know is music.
Yeah, well, music makes sense because like that is like a definite like once
Right.
you actually gold master a piece of music or whatever, you finalize it and you kind of submit it to be copyrighted it, then like it's immutable. You are copyrighting the music in that essence and form, and you basically can't undo it or change it. So there's some kind of way you could actually track people playing that music and then flag it, like through an automated system, or
Right.
prove in court that you were, in fact, distributing some of the music over the
Right.
internet. If you were taking it to court, like there's actually like a way you can do that, sort of empirically. But with someone's voice, is someone's voice really copyrighted? Can you do that? Because
Right.
it's just someone talking. And they're like willingly putting out the recordings, a lot of them for free.
Uh-huh.
So like,
Yeah, that's a...
do you have any rights to that besides maybe like the show? It's I don't know.
Because whatever comes out of their mouth are mostly opinions.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's like a premium thing. It's specifically stuff you're charging money for, like a premium episode of the podcast or something like that.
Like a movie, right? Because a movie is
Copyright
scripted.
strike those. Maybe because
Yeah.
it's the definite recording.
Yeah.
But I imagine that's some you've got to a point where like you actually have lawyers, or there's a lot more money like tied up in it than you would like have people looking out or caring about it. Like, I don't know, like, but like if it's like hometown, I don't think they care.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think the only way you could find out is to actually like record yourself listening to the podcast and recording yourself at the same time, and then wait for a bit and see if it flags, if your video gets flagged.
I've honestly seen people like completely like lift episodes or segments of a podcast and just like put it on YouTube, and like I've never seen anyone sort of like take down a video before. I think you can. I think you can do it. I think you can get flagged for it, but someone has to constantly report you.
Probably.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a hard say.
a lot of the people I listen to, they like basically tolerate people sort of like clipping or like putting out segments of their videos or podcasts or whatever, and like they're not very they're just not litigious about it. It's very. I think it's like there is a way you can track some of this stuff. I think.
Right. Yeah, it's a pretty hard say.
I am not a lawyer. I'm not a copyright lawyer.
Are you sure about that? Is that your final answer?
Yes, I am very sure about
Did
that.
you want to? Would you like to use a lifeline?
Oh my god, I don't think there's like a whole lot of penalties for lying about shit or making not in this country. In Great Britain, like you can like get in serious trouble if you say some shit. Like libel is like a much more punitive and like easy thing to do. Like it's like the law is a lot of libel in Great Britain is like way more punitive. It's very easy to like break the like libel laws. But here, I don't know. I think you can just like it's easier just to lie and make shit up sort of on a public forum. Like,
oh, that's why, because region blocks, right?
Maybe, yeah. Or I don't know. I something like that. What I'm thinking about is like it just doesn't. You're just not subject to like libel laws if you're an American citizen. You're not subject to like British libel laws if you're an American citizen. Or you know what? I don't know. Maybe you could actually get your videos banned in Great Britain. You can convince your pending a British court that you've been libeled again.
How dare you say this, you twat?
So, yeah, I don't know.
I guess to each country, continent, whatever, their own.
Alright, you go ahead and clean the outside, and I'll clean the inside.
We need that ladder.
I see you from the other side cleaning the outside. That's weird.
Oh, I see like specks of yours too, isn't it? Man, to use this much water? Oh god. How many of gallons of water would we be wasting right now cleaning this fire station?
Many, much, a lot.
It's like dumping the ocean water into.
I was about to say that's like a very much why don't they make the whole plane out of the black box thing of just like yeah, why don't they just like spray hose things down with ocean water, like you like it's free, it comes from the ocean and you can't drink it, so it isn't worth as much.
Is it because of the salt in the water that could? I don't know.
I think the salt actually can like damages a lot of building materials. And so it just would be bad to wash things with. Like metal, obviously, like it can get really fucked up real easy by salt. And I think, am I thinking of the right thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
I swear to God, salt is like really bad for metal.
And what would happen if you did that?
I think you can very easily corrode, and you basically like weaken and corrode a lot of building materials with salt water.
Is it like being in the pool for too long? Your hands get very what do you call it?
Corrody?
No, not corrody, but like a wrinkly.
Yeah, or pruning. Your skin starts pruning.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. I think that's like I remember hearing that's like a holdover from like when we were like apes that kind of were semi-aquatic or something. That would expose a lot of water or skin wrinkles to give us more like grip for picking up objects underwater or something.
Well, what happens if you just
I don't think that's what that is. I don't think it's like pruning. I think it's like literally salt like react with certain building materials that like makes it change, and therefore like it undermines the structural integrity of whatever material that it comes into contact with.
Do you know what happens if you stay in the pool for too long?
I think your skin just like absorbs much water. I'm trying to think like what.
Right.
I don't remember the scientific explanation for it. Do you want me to Google like what is pruning, or why does my skin prune?
It's like sucking in the water. Just kidding.
Your body responds by sending blood away from the area, and the loss of blood volume makes your vessels thinner. Skin folds over them and causes wrinkles. It's not fully clear why this happens. Scientists believe this process evolves so you can have better grip when your hands are wet. So it's like literally your blood vessels sort of constricting close to the surface of your skin. Is what that is. That's what pruning is. It's submerging water lining up your like blood vessels on the surface of your skin start constricting, and blood starts flowing away from the surface of your skin.
Ew.
So that's what it is.
Is that even healthy?
It seems like it seems like your hands are it's softer and it's more easy to peel or something like that. But like I think it does like make your fingers more and feet more grippy, I guess. But I don't think it's actually that practical for us anymore. I don't think. But we don't quite know why we evolved like that. Evolution doesn't really have a purpose. Like we kind of talk about it like evolution has a purpose, but like it's just nature. It's just things in nature finds equilibrium. It's not progressing towards anything, right? It's
Damn
not like
nature, you scary.
yeah. Well, for real though, like nature is not. If evolution is not things getting better, it's just things changing until they stop changing, right? So that means that like evolution isn't progressing towards anything, and evolving doesn't mean it's getting better. And adaptations don't happen because they're actually helpful. Um, they just happen if they can happen, and adaptations that would be helpful don't necessarily happen because the conditions and the mutations still arise. So I don't know.
Eh, close enough.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no meaning in nature, and no meaning in evolution, and no progression. There's no natural law and no natural order. It's just a chaos of matter and cells mashed together, and we kind of accidentally became conscious one day in the process of evolution. And we're kind of have to invent our own meaning and our own values and perspectives. And we kind of tricked ourselves or convinced ourselves that evolution means we're progressing towards something when that isn't really true. I don't know. What the fuck are they doing inside this building? Why is there gunk everywhere? Were they just like lighting fires in here? They're just like this group of firefighters came to chain smoke. It's fucking like cigarette tar, just like taking the walls. And all the stairs and things kept bringing here the smoke for like hours upon hours, days upon days.
They're like,
and now it's just cake everywhere.
Oh god, our lungs! we gotta. We're not fit to take out the fire.
I don't know, maybe it's like making yourself immune to poison. Firefighters just smoke a lot, so they're immune to the smoke of a fire.
You wish.
They don't need the respirators. They don't need oxygen tanks. They're completely immune to the effects of smoke. They've inhaled like 80 packs of Marlboro Reds every day for 20 years, and now they're immune. Now they can breathe in smoke.
So does that mean they can live on Venus?
I think Venus is inhospitable because it's super hot and not because it's smoky.
Does it though?
Well, if you think about it, everywhere is smoky because like smoke is just a gas with stuff in it, and that's just what the air is. It's just a blanket of gas with stuff in it, and that's just what the atmosphere is, and we're breathing it in. But sometimes some gas clouds are not good for us. But we need a specific type of gas cloud to stay alive. So I don't know, maybe like Venus is smoky because it does have gases in its atmosphere.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. You can't like really ask questions, a whole lot of questions, because eventually they just stop having it. You know what I mean?
People.
You carry things and words enough, they just don't mean anything.
Because people would often believe that Venus is like a tropical place. No.
Who believes that?
A lot of people do.
What?
Yeah, and that was already debunked.
I'm trying to imagine, like, yo man, if people talk about fucking Mars and shit when the Earth blows up, I want to go to fucking Mars. That place seems boring. I want to go to like a tropical paradise for more. I want to go to Venus. Just go like walking around like saying that or thinking that. I don't.
Yes, because of the commercial. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire. Remember that song or that commercial like in the late '90s?
Yes, I've seen the movie Sing, but I think Venus refers to the god, right? The the Roman god Venus. Is that Roman or is that Greek? No, yeah, that's the Roman version. Yeah, the Roman goddess.
And somehow they believed it was a tropical paradise.
I mean, she's like, I think she was like the god of love. No, I, I don't know. I don't know enough about classical Roman religion. I don't know enough about the Roman pantheon. It's all just pop culture bullshit. That is the only thing I can sort of bring myself to remember because it's all just been overridden by pop culture bullshit.
Right.
Actually, like a video I remember watching. It was like a review of like the live action Mulan movie, and she kind of made a point where she's like, "So here's the thing. Chinese dragons. There are no Chinese dragons in Chinese folklore or mythology that breathe fire. That's not real. But there's so many movies, in like Western and American movies where there is like fire-breathing dragons that are like Chinese dragons. That Chinese people now think that there are fire-breathing dragons in their own folklore, but it's just all movies from other countries. Like they just don't know. The average Chinese person just doesn't know anymore, unless you actually study Chinese folklore or like stuff like that in school.
Yeah.
Water dragon. You know what? Was it fire or water dragon? I don't remember.
Oh god.
But it was something like that. It's like an elemental type of dragon that just doesn't exist in Chinese folklore. But,
isn't it called a hydra?
Yeah, we got that. That's like in our old stories, right? It's like a part of our culture, and she's like, no, it's not. That's just movies. It's like, oh, are you sure? I don't think that's true.
And aren't like water dragons called hydra?
I think that the hydra is like specifically like the 9, is it 7 or 9 heads? I forgot. 7. No, yeah. Wait, what? No, fuck. I look like a dumbass right now. Stop asking questions. I'm like gonna like look like a dumbass.
Why is it so deceitful?
I'm trying to wash the undersides of this like tar-ridden staircase.
So does that mean Skyrim is real?
Oh. No, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What's supposed to indicate that Skyrim is real?
The fact that dragons exist.
Who said dragons existed? I didn't say that.
A lot of people back in my like middle school and high school. Like, yeah, dragons exist. I've seen one in my native town. Well, at the time I was skeptical because I didn't know.
This is that thing. I feel like this is that thing your sister told me about, the Chuninbyo, which is like sort of like someone who is like in middle school who's like really believes in magic and that they're magic and they've seen magic things, but they're just like insisting upon it to like convince themselves that they're special or that they're interesting. They like delude themselves it's real.
Yeah, and like like for ghosts, right?
Yeah.
We got ghost adventures, and some people do still believe in ghosts.
Yeah, and ghosts I kind of understand because people have been seeing or like thinking they've been seeing ghosts since forever.
But it's their subconscious.
Yeah, we think that we see some shit and we think it's ghosts. But all humans do that.
When in fact,
so I don't really judge your middle school like friends for thinking that they see ghosts.
Yeah, it's a play in your head. It's how they make money.
The ghost show, like a bunch of ghost shows, I think they just make that shit.
Yeah,
Like literally, they have people like open doors or throw things, or
they take it too seriously. Where, oh,
yeah, yeah, that's right.
yeah, no, I don't believe in it. You know what's weird though?
Wow.
Um, okay, so like back in high school. Um, okay, one of our friends gave me a Bible, right? A Catholic Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, I read it, a little bit of it, like a few pages.
Yeah.
But as soon as I finished reading a stopping point, I I received nightmares.
That's interesting.
Yes.
In an earlier age, that would have been a sign that you're being struck with dark visions by God, by an angry God, or it was the devil or something. That's like the exact circumstances where someone thinks they were attacked in the middle of the night by the devil, and that God is trying to send them a terrifying vision.
Yeah. So after I put the book down, the nightmares kind of faded away. But then I tried reading it again, the next few pages, and then it happened again.
Oh, that is kind of weird. I remember like I know it's a thing when you're Catholic. Before you get confirmed as a Catholic, you get baptized when you're born, but you have to like go through confirmation to officially become Catholic when you're like past 7 years old. Um, I know that one thing that they tell the adults who are getting ready to get confirmed that like a lot of weird and like bad shit's gonna happen to you leading up to your confirmation. People are gonna be pissing at you or like being really aggro with you about religion, and you're gonna have nightmares and like you're gonna have really bad out of nowhere, and they'll like tell you it's because the devil is trying to attack you and dissuade you from like becoming Catholic. So like that thing you experienced, if you had like talked to another religious like Catholic or a priest, they would tell you that the devil is trying to frighten you to frighten you to stop reading the Bible. That is how that conversation would go down if you actually talked to someone about the devil is frightened of your power, Gilbert. He's afraid you might become a warrior of Christ if you read the Bible. So the devil is inflicting you with nightmares every time you pick up the Bible.
Engodiva Leviosa.
I mean, yeah, they would like say you should keep reading the Bible, and you need to like endure the nightmares. So like, and by the end of it, you'll like have won your first bout of spiritual warfare against Satan by reading the Bible and like getting nightmares from it.
Oh my god, hell no.
I'm serious. I'm all like that's funny. It's uncanny because like I feel like these like religious sort of like traditions or superstitions or like kind of received wisdom is actually founded in kind of uncanny psychological phenomena. Like you start having like weird dreams and like sort of weird like no you start like weird things start happening to you. Start noticing strange things and like, having nightmares and dreams and stuff. And I think it's because like religion for a lot of people is imbued with this power or this mystique that your brain just starts doing shit to you and you start interacting with it, like reading the Bible or like going to church, stuff like that. It starts doing shit to you psychologically. Just because you're in proximity to like this like religious institution and just symbols and stuff. They just have power in your brain. So they just make you sort of like hypersensitive to them in a way that you just wouldn't be with other things. I don't know. Like I'm just entirely speculating based. I'm just guessing.
I hate it.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it.
And
I don't like these. Like you're like I don't like the idea that like my brain invented the devil who is now tormenting my dreams. It sucks, man.
And I never looked back at it again.
I mean, I guess the devil won. And if that really was the devil, I guess he won. He psyched out your punk ass. But yeah, no, that's kind of weird. That's weird.
Besides, the Bible was made by a person.
They're people. Yeah.
Or, I mean, like, people.
Yeah. No,
more than one author.
Yeah. I think my favorite like meme or Facebook post that I've ever like read was like a woman just like posting on the internet. People out here not believing in Jesus, saying there's no proof of God. Haven't they ever heard of the Bible? And then I rolled over just going like, ooh, what? I don't. What do you think it is? I don't understand why you think that's like a smash, like a conclusive argument. Like, I'm done. I don't care about that shit anymore. I'm not gonna argue to someone that like God is real. There's no point in that. I don't care enough about it, and it's just I don't know. It's a foolish argument to have with someone in general, but. How can you just be saying like, look, man, there's this book that you can buy that's just like sort of sitting in like fucking end table at a hotel room. Like God wrote this. If it's this one thing, it's all him. This is like a concrete proof, a book. That's pretty funny.
And that's why we stopped going to church too, because the pastor stole money and use it for gambling.
Oh my God, for real? The priest stealing money from it. He's embezzling from the church and gambling with it.
Yes.
Oh, it's that owns so hard.
Yep.
God damn.
Yep. So bad.
Oh God, man.
You know how? Oh my God. Oh, disgusting.
Father, forgive me for I have sinned. I've stolen hundreds of dollars worth of donations from the diocese, and I've been losing it all at craps at Athletic Casino.
So who's the devil now, huh?
I've blown all that money that's supposed to go to our church's food bank on blackjack.
Exactly.
I keep stealing more of the church's money to win it back, but I never do. Fuck so much.
Oh my God, what a fucking clown.
Oh my God, I know, what a fucking clown, man.
And then we're like, oh my God.
Think you would get away with it?
Exactly.
Hello, Father. You seem to be spending a lot of time and a lot of money at the poker table. Like, what's up with that? Where are you getting money?
You're the fucking devil yourself, you bitch. I saw no improvements in the church. Huh? I wonder why.
It's hot right now. Jesus' money is really good right now. I can't fucking believe that. That's so crazy.
Exactly. It's like, oh my God, no, fuck you. You stole money from
Well, you know what? No,
panhandling money.
Stealing money from like the diocese is like not even like the worst thing a priest has ever done. As we know, stealing money from the congregation is like one of the smaller crimes that the Catholic priests have committed.
Like, oh hell no, hell no. Oh my God. I'm not sure if the priest got fired after that. Whatever. We never came back.
I mean, I would think, could he go to jail for that? I think that would be
Maybe.
devil.
I don't know.
Because I assume it's not his money because it's the church's money. I'm sure all that money belongs to the diocese. So I would think that like the archdiocese would sue him or bring him to at least bring him to civil court or bring a civil case against him to get that money back or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe they. I think you could actually. You know what? You probably would get brought up on criminal charges and stuff like that because you are employed by the diocese if you're a Catholic priest and you send somewhere. You do get paid by them. So I would imagine if you steal from your congregation or you steal from the donation box, you are stealing from the diocese, and so you could be brought up on normal criminal charges as you would if you stole from your employer. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it a business? Are churches businesses?
You can think of a religious institute. You can think of like a religious institution as like a special non-profit, right? There are non-profits, and then there are like religious institutions and churches. They're basically non-profits, but special because they're religious, basically. So you still can absolutely like get in illegal trouble stealing from a non-profit. So there's no reason why you get in trouble for stealing from your church. I think you had to caught charges. I would think. The only reason I would think that he wouldn't is that if the diocese wanted to keep it quiet, and they just kind of disrobed him. Disrobe? Is that what they? No, that's how they stripped him. That's how they stripped him naked. They would take off all his clothes and walk him naked. They said, "Don't come back here." Don't come back to the church. The archbishop of the diocese takes all his clothes off of him and says, "Go back, go home. Don't go away. Don't come back here."
You know what I was thinking? SWAT 3, the church movie, that church. Oh, dear Lord.
Dear Lord. He's been disrobed.
Oh my God. Throw me that flashbang again. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh dear, hold on. I'm like literally crying now. I laughed at that at my own joke.
You play that SWAT 3 map with the archbishops everywhere. Throw in a flashbang. Oh, dear Lord. And then
it's laicization is what it's called. When a priest is is kicked out of the priesthood, it is called laicization.
Is it like
laicization is what it's called because you are a lay person. Because lay people are Catholics who are not in the church, or are Catholics who are not clergy members. So you go from a member of the clergy to becoming a lay person again. So a priest getting kicked out of the church would be laicization.
Is it spelled like laissez-faire?
It's I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong. It's laicication.
Oh my God! It's like
laicization.
Lassie Asian.
Laciation.
Lazy Asian.
You got kicked out of the church for being a lazy Asian.
Aww.
You can't be a priest anymore.
But Mr.
The Catholic Church can tolerate pedophilia, but will not tolerate lazy Asians amongst its brotherhood.
Oh god, I am so lazy just picking my butt. Oh god. Oh. Oh, dear lord.
Laicized. So to get kicked out is to be laicized.
Laceration.
Laicized.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Laicization.
PlayStation.
Laicization. Or laicization.
PlayStation. Send the game. No, that's EA.
Defrock. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. The old word I was thinking of was to be defrocked. Is when you're like kicked out of the priesthood, is to be defrocked. That's what I was thinking of. The first thing I went with was disrobed, which is not what. That's when someone's looking at all your clothes taken off. But defrocked is literally you lose your frock.
Oh no.
I'm still laughing at the Archbishop just taking all of your clothes back. I have to go home completely naked. It's like okay, that's it. Hand in your crucifix. You're off the force. Hand in your crucifix and your cloth and your shirt and your shoes and your pants and your underwear and your socks. Get out of here. Everything you're wearing belongs in the church. You give it all to me right now before you can leave.
Imagine Carl just going. Like, oh, what? Fuck, I don't care.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Oh. My spleen. Whew.
I think we just have the outside now to clean.
Oh, cool. These metallic bars are so freaking hard to clean. Because you gotta get the underbelly. Oh god, not this side.
Well, I think I got most of the. we call it the inside. So I'm gonna use this to get more of the outside.
We're like 93% way there. Oh, such a satisfying wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worship. I love the red brick.
What's that?
It's the nice gleam of the freshly PowerWash red brick. I like.
Oh, okay. Yes. It doesn't sound metallic.
I would think it would sound ceramic because it's ceramic.
Ceramic?
Yes, ceramic. You know what ceramic is?
Yeah.
I would say that the red brick would probably sound ceramic and not metallic. What? Or you mean you're still cleaning the bars? And did I mistake what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Okay, well that was my bad. That was my boo-boo.
Have you heard ceramic keys on a keyboard?
You know what? I haven't actually. That would make me nervous.
It's actually you can actually buy it.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
You know that thick thocking sound on the keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, ceramic keys.
Nice. Okay.
So if you like that nice crisp thocking sound, that orgasmic ASMR feeling when you press down on your keys.
I don't really like how you use the word orgasmic to describe it, but okay. If you if you, okay, so just for that, if you ever meant to get ceramic keys, I'm never touching them because I assumed you have jizzed on them.
I don't know. To
You're
each
just,
their own. And
you're
it's
just like you're just like you've like, hey, Hunter, I'm glad you came to visit from New Mexico. I want to show you I have these ceramic keys. And you do that thing where you're gonna like drag your hand across the keyboard and just go, good. And you go, it's orgasmic. And then you sort of like purse your lips and you kind of nod and clap to yourself.
yeah, no.
And then I'm just going like, here, touch. Like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna touch them.
So,
Sure.
there's the ceramic.
I'm certain you have spilled your seed all over those keys.
Oh, and they're a little bit more heavier.
Oh yeah, I imagine they would be heavier.
3.5 grams.
Yeah, that's not nothing. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
that's a little heavy. Am I gonna be satisfied typing on it?
I don't know.
To a certain extent, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what's in your heart, man. I don't know. I don't know all of your sick desires, sick keyboard desires.
Heck no. My jaws like ceramic keys because of the thock sound.
I bet they are nice. Does she actually have ceramic keys, or she's just like tried them before?
She wishes that she has them.
Huh.
Because the thocking sound is good for like inputs, like when you're gaming.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for typing, but for more for gaming, for the enthusiasts.
Which she does do a lot of.
Yes.
You know what?
Well, like when you guys play Apex Legends together.
Oh God, yeah. We haven't played that in a long time.
Yeah.
But we've been watching that TV show for a while. But I really think that we need to figure out a game play. Because once we finish that series, we're not going to have a thing to do when we invite her next time. So I don't know. So maybe we got to figure that out. But if she really wants keys, I don't know. Maybe that could be a birthday present.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So it actually helps. Yeah. Not for orgasmic. No. Some people do. I don't. I was kidding.
I know. What I am saying that like if that's actually something she wants is like ceramic keys.
Yes. And it's brand new.
Her
It just came
birthday
out this.
is coming up, right?
And
In November.
Yeah.
So
And it just came out.
that would actually might make for a nice gift.
True. But the thing is, the website I linked you, right? The world's first ceramic keys.
Yeah.
It just came into production like last month.
Really?
Yeah. So it's very new.
Very new. Okay.
But it's the world's first. So I got nothing to say about that.
Really? Okay. So wait, were you guys talking about this recently, or has it been a theorized thing for a while?
Oh no, I've witnessed her. Like she likes the sound of it.
Oh, she likes the. She's seen
Yeah.
videos. She likes the sound.
I don't know what the. Oh. It's $139.
Ooh.
That's kinda up there, you know.
What I say? What am I say?
Or if you want the early bird double pack, it's $258.
Ooh.
I don't know. What's the difference between... Oh, you get two. I see. It's a double pack, so you get two.
Interesting.
If you want one, it'll just be $139. Okay, that makes sense. 139 times 2 is 258.
Could you try? Could you think you can put the scaffolding closer to the building? Am I getting like a lot of pressure loss from that distance?
Oh, was it?
That works. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is it? Oh, okay. I'm getting the underbrush. There you go.
There we go.
It is satisfying.
Nasty as hell.
It is a satisfying man. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the ceramic keyboard is only $139.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's shipped from Hong Kong.
Okay. That would fucking suck if it like broke on the way here.
Right. I'm kind of worried about that.
You have to think that they have to account for that when shipping. That the way that they're packed should be like sturdier. Although I don't know.
Yeah. And the keyboard is not RGB; it's basic.
What makes that makes sense? Because like, how are you supposed to get like the RGB to like shine through ceramic keys? It's not like there's transparent ceramic. You have to like make it, I don't know, like fit like a glass or plastic window, and like within the key, like face. What do you call it? I don't keycap within the keycap, but like there's no reason why. It seems like
Oh, wait.
And not practical.
You could customize them.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be fun.
It's not RGB; it's customizable keycaps.
I mean that does sound very fun. Maybe less practical in the dark.
Yeah.
But
so,
I think the idea of like a graphic and stylized keycap.
Right. So
very nice. I think she would appreciate that.
I linked it to you on Discord.
Okay, I'll take a look at that some point.
What keycaps do they use though? I don't know. Ceramic keys, okay, but what are the key switches? Are they browns? Are they silvers? Are they what? I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh, Cherry MX switches. Cherry MX what? Cherry MX what? Cherry MX browns? Cherry MX reds? Cherry MX blues? Greens? What are they? Can you be more specific?
Oh, this is a drill tower. That's what this is. This is where the firefighters perform their drills.
Yeah, I might think about this for her birthday.
Alright, but because I thought of it, it has to be from both of us. That's a condition.
If she likes this keyboard better than her current keyboard, I can mail you that keyboard.
I mean, that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty cool.
It was their Corsair's flagship keyboard. Remember that?
Oh yeah, she does have a nice keyboard. Actually.
Yeah.
Although it's just, I mean,
I gave her my old one.
Like I said,
if
you do it has to be from both of us. Because I'm the one who suggested we should get it for her birthday.
And then in return you get that K95. So you're getting a full size keyboard with the macro keys already.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not okay. I'm not going to start off by expecting to get mailed a keyboard. Let's get if that happens, that would be kind of cool or kind of nice. I'm like don't ask because like can I like take your old keyboard and just mail it to Hunter? Like no, don't do that. Don't do that, please.
Oh no, that's that was my old one, the one she's currently using.
Oh, okay, so it's not her. She's borrowing it from you. Is that the arrangement then?
I already have the K100, but I'm gonna switch over to the new keyboard I'm getting in the mail next on Wednesday.
Okay.
So we'll be overthrown with so many keyboards.
You overthrown.
I just love keyboards. I'm a
The massive keyboards are plotting to rise up against us.
So
For too long they have been ignored.
So it depends on her liking. Okay, if she doesn't like it, then if she prefers to use her K95, then I don't know. The ceramic keyboard would be alone.
I don't know.
Or maybe I could I could ship you.
Talk to her about the ceramic keyboards, like just like not like not a like. You should talk to her about it without saying that you're going to get her one.
Well, that would ruin the surprise then.
Well, that's what I mean. Just talk about it. Or I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, never mind. This is just the hazard of giving someone gifts.
Yeah, it's like I'm pushing it.
Yeah.
Whereas it's ceramic and she likes the thockness.
Thockness.
The king of thock.
I'm getting down with the thockness.
Or if not, then maybe something like maybe not ceramic keys, maybe something that gives like a huge thock that doesn't use ceramic. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
So an alternative that does give the same output, but gives us the same amount of thock in return.
Can work.
So ceramic keys, they're a little bit heavier. But it doesn't say what type of switches. Ugh, that's annoying. It just says Cherry MX, but it could be anything. Does it mean swappable switches? I don't know.
I'm wondering.
How could you know?
I'm kind of thinking like I was like wondering if like how replaceable or what do you call it? I wonder if like the process of like fitting like ceramic keys would actually make them like non-removable. Because I mean, with like plastic keys, you are like using that tool to kind of pry them out of the keyboard, and that seems like a really great way to break the ceramic key cap.
Yeah.
No, maybe I'm being too scared about it.
Yeah, because my keyboard, right, the one I ordered from Asus.
Yeah.
That you can customize your key switches as well to anything you want.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like the perfect keyboard right there for me. And I don't need, and I don't want too much like heavy thock because I type, okay, and it wears out my fingers too fast. So nice try. But it's not for me. It's like typing on a typewriter, right? Like, hell no. Hell no. It's not for me.
Not for you.
It's good for the gamers, okay. I respect that. Everybody has their own way of doing things. But
you have to respect it because the gamer is a gamer.
Right. But to me it hurts.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because I type 140 words per minute. Imagine typing 140 words per minute on a thick thock.
I bet it would just sound like a machine gun.
Yeah. And then
it sounded like that like a Lewis gun just being fired at full auto.
And then after like typing one page, I would be so tired. Oh, I can't get my work done in time now. Fuck.
Oh no, shit! Like my fingers are cramped.
Yes.
They've been worn down to the nub.
Exactly.
It's the finger bones.
Exactly.
I feel like we're getting close to being almost done.
We're almost done. What are we missing? Oh. Drill.
Some of the drill tower walls are still dirty.
Office walls? Oh god. Office walls. Oh, I see. Oh. Duh. Aha. Okay, what's next? That didn't... Oh, spotlights. Ha. Oh, I see it. There we go. Spotlights are clean. Walls. What kind of walls? Oh yeah. No. I found a wall. There you go. Office walls? Office walls. Oh. There we go. Wall base.
Oh, it's like the trim on like the bottom of the brick. Yeah.
There we go. Office walls. Maybe around this brick building. Imagine having to open the door and do the inside too. Okay, inspecting the silver side, yeah.
I think I have to go up the ladder, I think.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you found it?
It's up here.
Oh yeah, I stumbled on the roof.
The fiddler on the roof.
Don't fiddle me on the roof.
Oh, here's one. I thought I got this. Oh, there you go. Office wall. Okay. What do you mean by office wall? Could it be the brick building? Could it be... Am I wearing a different uniform?
It looks like you're just wearing blue to me.
The fuck? I bought like a new outfit.
Oh, did you?
Did it not save?
Maybe if you forgot to... I think you can actually switch between your outfits in the E menu.
I bought like a full black outfit and like some red gloves.
Yeah, press E and then go to clothing and then click on your outfit and gloves. In your inventory, you could have your other clothes.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense. There you go. Now, am I wearing black?
Well, I don't know where you're at. So where are you at? Are you on the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Huh?
Is that wearing black?
There you go. Yeah, now you're black. No, now you're wearing black.
Heck yeah. I got $3,800. I could literally buy anything. Speaking of upgrades, I saw like an upgrade for like the wand. How much money do you have?
Me, I don't know. I think I have like 3,000. I think, but
It should be in the top right corner.
No, that's just for the job. Excuse me. I don't know actually.
Does it say in the top right corner?
I think I want to say that's for the job. Okay, no, I want to say that's for the job and not necessarily your total. Actually, that might be the total. I might have
I think that's a total.
Okay, I think I have like $3,115.
Heck yeah, I'm at 38.58. And heck yeah. Nah. Heck yes. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Whoop, yeah.
Where the fuck is this last piece of office wall?
It has to be somewhere here. Maybe like a trim? I don't know.
Well, no, it says office wall, so it's gotta be, you know, something like that.
I don't know. What the?
Like, what are we missing?
It's hard to say. Could be like a speck. It's so detail oriented. It's already clean. Oh my god, we're done. Bye. God. It's not clean yet? How would you know? It looks clean enough for me. Give me my $3,000.
There's still a little speck somewhere. You hooligans better finish up, or you're not getting your pay.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I found it. It was on the roof on the very top of the building on the roof of the office on the roof, and underneath the red trim, there was a tiny bit of wall peeking out underneath it, and underneath the like red roof trim, there was a dirty spot. You had to like
right there
to get it.
Oh my god.
That's what it was. Where are you?
That's so stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on. Follow me. It's
like down there.
Yes. It's here. This right here is where it was at. That's where it was. It was
Oh
right
my god.
here.
Like anybody would notice it. God, nobody would notice it. Who cares? Yay, we did it.
That's very cool.
Oh my god. That was great. Holy shit, it took us 2 hours. Today's Friday though. Do you still have time?
Let's see, what time is it actually?
1:40.
Oh yeah, I guess it is 1:40.
But it's the weekend, so you still got time, right?
Still got a little bit of time, yeah.
Yeah.
Clean Grandpa Miller's car. Hello, Doc. I hope you're as good with cars as you are with houses, because I've got my old wagon out in the garage and it's burned in a Young Beatles Christmas list. It still turns over fine, but I'm not taking Dolores out for a spin till it's as gleaming as she is. Thanks, Leonard.
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough.
I know it's old. Ain't no valley low enough.
Ain't no valley wet
Ain't
enough.
no mountain high enough.
Uh,
Ain't no valley low enough.
ain't no river wide enough.
Ain't
Oh.
no river wide enough. It's the river is wide, the valley is low, and the mountain is high.
Nah.
That's what. That's how they do it.
That's how it's done. This is an easy car wash.
Yep.
Who's L. Miller?
Leonard Miller, the guy who owns the car. I guess he was a racer.
Is he an actual person?
Well, no, I think he's just a character in the video game.
Oh, okay.
But the character in the video game who owns this car is named Leonard Miller, who is a racer, a race car driver.
Yes, the car is the person.
No, this car is actually Leonard. He got turned into a car after washing down. Excuse me, it appears that we have misplaced Fat Leonard. We cannot find him. That actually was a recent news story. Is that there was a mass corruption scandal in the Navy recently, and it involves a guy who has like a bunch of dual citizenships in like Cacao and Malaya, and who's basically like just funneling a lot of money from the Navy to himself as an independent like contractor for the Navy. And it was a massive thing where like the officers and like the brass within like the U.S. Navy basically like helping him get money to him through his like independent contract with his contracts with the Navy. And I stole a bunch of money. And did the hustle ended up like getting a bunch of cash out. And people know him as people called him Fat Leonard. He was like a 360-pound like wide man named Fat Leonard who like stole like ended up getting like millions upon millions of dollars and just like working the Navy out of it for years. And I guess recently they had caught him and they were basically going to put him on trial at some point. But apparently he was put under house arrest with an ankle monitor, right? But he had cut the ankle monitor, left it in his house, and he fucking fled, and they don't know where he is anymore.
Oh my god.
And so now the U.S. Navy just has lost Fat Leonard. They don't know where Fat Leonard is now.
He could be dead.
Everyone's when Fat Leonard is not on screen, people should be asking. When Fat Leonard is not in court, people should be asking, "Where's Leonard?" And the rest is really, really stubborn.
Hey Leonard, you fat ass.
We appear we have misplaced Fat Leonard. are you still there, Secret?
Yes.
Oh, it appears you stopped the.
Oh yeah. Hold on one sec. Oh. I'm looking for a Thok keyboard. What's a good alternative? Thocky keyboard. Thocky keyboards for sale. Etsy? Hell no. Thokking.com? Thocking. Oh. Thocking is a store. Okay, do you have like a keyboard? Ugh. Okay, they sell the Thockies. But, oh. Ugh. No. Oh man. This is where you buy the Thok, but they don't sell the keyboard.
What'd you say?
This is where they sell the switches. But
Okay.
wait. Hunter?
Yeah.
Damn it. Here's the
What?
switches. So, screw the caps, okay?
Okay.
It's the switches that makes the thonking sound.
Yeah.
So I need like a key, a layout.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna message it to you privately so Joe's won't see it.
Yeah, that would be wise.
There you go. Let me not put. And here's the one that's sold in.
Nice.
Fuck,
Okay.
no, not that. Whoopsies. There you go. There you go. Okay. So later on, you can look at it. Okay. Oops. Okay, cool. Okay. Nah. Oh my god, Hunter, I love this mouse.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
It's the SteelSeries Aerox 9 wireless. It's their first. No, it's like the first, the first MMO mouse that is wireless.
Okay.
No other brands are doing it yet. Maybe later on in the future. But this is
I would think
their.
it would cause input delay problems, but I guess not.
Oh no, it's no, it's maybe because it's a little bit heavier, but it's still light. It's still light than other MMO mouses out there, mice out there.
Okay.
The sad thing is, it's 150 bucks.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I freaking recommend it because it goes up to 250 hours before recharging is needed. So from 100% to 0% is 250 hours. That is freaking like 1 week's worth. Or maybe even longer. To make it last longer, just make sure you turn off the wireless function on the bottom side of the mouse. And when you wake up the next morning to play or whatever, it's freaking consistent. So I've had this mouse on actually for a few days now. So if I were looking at Bluetooth, show Bluetooth devices.
Okay.
It's still at 95%.
Cool.
RX 9 Hunter, it's still at 95%.
Ooh. Pretty nice and efficient mouse right there.
Yes. Like, no kidding, it's still at 95%. It's been sitting at like that for a few days now, and it's at 95 still. Isn't that crazy? I posted it on Discord.
It just occurs to me that like the car has like the words two part sides of the car that just says "you're at here," and it infers that this guy was like not good enough of a racer to actually get any real sponsors.
Well, what does the license plate say? B2R. B2R.
Yes, born to race. That's what it stands for.
Born to race. Lies. It looks. It's a freaking NASCAR. Hunter, what car model would this be? It looks like a Chevy. Do you think it's a Chevy?
I don't know. Headlight. Oh. I did it.
Yay.
Nice.
And then the house too? Yeah. Yeah! Wait, I'm pretty sure we have to do the house. At some point. Like a house. Have you ever done a house?
Yeah, I've done like at least two, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. It's pretty good.
At $250.
That's expensive.
I know. He spent $250 cleaning your fucking car. I mean, granted, it was fucking filthy. Like filthy and rusted out. So he's lucky it only cost him $250. To be honest, like, imagine having to pay for the body work to replace or fix like the rusted out parts of like the car.
Sir, your car is so dirty.
Okay, let's see.
Why? I mean, he could just technically do it on his own. Just buy a power washer.
Yeah, but he's an old man. He's not gonna buy a power washer just to wash his car once.
Old man's gotta get up and.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I have two more maps. It's clean the fire truck, something that we did together once, and clean the skate park, which I haven't done yet.
Let's do the skate park.
Have you cleaned the skate park yet?
Maybe.
Okay. clean the skate park. It looks like it's going to be a really long one, and we've already done clean the fire truck. So I think we can stop for now.
Or do you want to do like a little bit of the skate park?
You want to do a little bit of the park?
Yeah, at least it gets saved.
I'm getting tired now.
Oh no.
No.
So tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night, yes, tomorrow night.
Same time or earlier?
Let's.
It's Saturday.
Saturday, I think I can get it a little bit earlier.
So like 9 p.m. my time.
9 p.m. You know what? Yeah, I think I can manage 10 o'clock my time. So
Yes.
which would be 9 your time.
Yes. Give me like 10 minutes. So maybe like 10 minutes after, because I'll be getting off work at 8:45.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to quit now.
To creep. It creep. Oh, and speaking of which, we can also talk about the links I sent you.
Oh yeah.
Before you go to bed.
Right?
Yes.
Stalking.com.
Stalking.com.
Nice.
What do you think?
Keyboard stabilizers, testers, tools, cherry switches.
So I think it's a
I'll
switch.
have to look into these to figure out how to use them.
Yes.
Or
And maybe also try customizing them too. I think
Okay.
to your liking.
Like what we might think might be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
She does like pink.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. But I'm going to say good night for now and log off. All right.
Okay, let me know about that when you get the chance.
All right, man. Yo, good night. Okay. Wait.
Alrighty.
Are you still streaming and can they hear me? By the way.
I am not streaming now.
Okay, I guess they can hear me saying goodbye. All right.